And good evening, YouTube, and all you baseball fans who are a member of the Sports Sim Dream Leagues, and welcome to another edition of the Field of Dreams, Season 6, as we are taking it to May the 18th today. I decided to MV did a stream earlier today, and I figured, why not? Why not do a stream right now? I just have to take care of a couple things real quick. I got to get the link out there first and post it in the announcements real quick. Are we on? Okay, we're good. Okay, let me see. Take care of these real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Hang on just a sec. Google it. Whoops. No, not that. Oh, here we go. View my channel. Here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm just gonna put this.
I'm live on YouTube. HTTPS www.youtube.
Alrighty, that the announcement it's been posted. So what we're gonna do here, I'm going to get. Let's see. Oh, it's already closed. Okay. Let's see. I will. Let's see. Load it up. Load it up. Here we go. Now what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna check, but either the 14th or the 15th. We're gonna do T. I'm gonna feature T-Ville's game because they are having a dominating schedule at the moment, currently at 20-5 on the year. That is 15 games over 500. And I figured, why not, you know, feature their, you know, feature their team, you know, and then we'll play their game, and then we'll take it all the way up till the 18th. Let's see. So here we go. I do apologize for the Stephen Hawking like voice on my phone. Let's see. We're going to play May 11th games, and we'll zoom. I'll tell you the results as we go. Let's see. But yeah, this is my first stream of the new season. I had so much fun doing the long stream I did last year, and I thought, why not do it again? All right, let's look at today's results on the 11th of May. Let's see. I'm gonna turn this down. There we go. All right, here we go. In today's action, we have. Come on, come up. Bingtown beats Crystal Lake 6-4. Tony Lazarias. Was it? Did he say? What was it? 3 hits? 2 homers. Okay. Also today, T-Ville beats Hadley Lake 4-1. That proves their record to 21-5. Jeremy Burnitz has a good day today. He has 2 homers on the day. Not bad. Also today, Cleveland beats Lehigh 5-4. Philly beats Chico's 3-2. Hagerstown beats Manchester 4-2. Edmonton beats St. Pete 5-1. That Edmonton is looking good so far. Waddell blanks San Francisco 9-0. Also today, Vegas beats Long Island 5-4 in a 10-inning marathon. And finally today, Louisiana Lightning Ron Guidry shuts out Florence 10-0. That's not going to help my team's record. That means it's 5. I believe it's. I'll look at the records later after. We move on to the 12th. Who keeps? Let's see. Let's see. All right, here we go. May 12th. Simulate today's action. I think we'll do the. I'll set T-Ville's game to human coach on the 14th, and we'll play that game. Or I could do the 13th, because T-Ville did not have a game, I don't think, in this. Actually, no, they did. They did, yeah. All right, let's take a look at the games on the 12th. Let's see. Today's action sees Lehigh puts a whooping on Cleveland 16-6. Roy Campanella has 3 hits in the game. Long Island beats Vegas 5-1. DGens edges Florence 3-2 and 10. Not a good year for the Firebirds, I will say. Beantown bests Crystal Lake 8-5. Al Rosen has 3 hits. Philly beats Chico's 7-1. St. Louis just destroys Chicago 12-1. Ed Delahunty 3 hits. My. Manchester beats Hagerstown 10-3. Joey Votto has 4 hits in the game. Lancaster gets by Amazing 6-5. Joe Sewell 3 hits. Edmonton wins another one over St. Pete 8-5 in that game. Also today, Washington beats San Francisco 4-2. I believe that's correct. 4-2. And finally today, T-Ville beats Haley Lake 8-6. That improves their record 22-5. Santo had a good day today. Santo had 3 hits. We'll play their game on the 14th. Just for we'll feature them because they're a good team. Kicking ass too. 22-5 now on the year. Let's see. Lucky 13. Let's see how the day goes. I'll check out the chat too while I'm at it. Let's see. Today, oh gosh, this is. Did I hit the. Okay, I hit the right button. Okay. All right. Today's action sees Hadley Lake beats T-Ville 7-1. Ooh, 22-6 is their record right now. Lehigh edges Cleveland 3-2. Pujols 4 hits. Philadelphia up in Chico's 5-2. Yeah, 5-2. Also today, Long Island beats Vegas 2-1. Vegas, a doubleheader. Vegas in a doubleheader with Long Island beats Long Island 11-2. Adrian Beltre, the ex-Florence Firebird, has 4 hits on the day. Manchester beats Hagerstown 8-7. Close game there. Degens beats Florence 17-3. Ty Cobb had 4 hits. Oh my. St. Louis beats Chicago 3-2. Lancaster beats Amazing 6-2. DJ LeMahieu 3 hits. Late St. Pete Rally beats Edmonton. St. Pete comes back to beat Edmonton 5-3. Manchester beats Hagerstown in another doubleheader. Morgan has 3 hits. Dang, same score as the previous game. Must have been a. And finally today, Crystal Lake beats Beantown 7-2. Rodriguez 3 hits. I assume that's Pudgy. All right, now let me check the chat real quick, if anybody's here talking. Play 2. Okay. Hey, David, welcome. Would you like me to feature a St. Louis game clue? Because I'll gladly do it. I freed up my storage space, so I've got at least 5 hours to work with, but I can do 2 games. But right now we'll do the T-ville game on the 14th, and then we can go ahead from there. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's load the schedule here. Does T-ville even have a game today? Or let it come up. Here we go. Set all T-ville games to human coached. Yes. Oh, let's see. Today's games we got San Francisco, Washington, Lancaster, Amazing, Chicago, St. Louis, Long Island, Lehigh, Philadelphia, Bingtown, Chico's, Florence. Cleveland is playing T-ville today. I tell you what. Maybe we could do a doubleheader today. I'll make St. Louis's team human coach as well, and we'll just do both games. And then take it till the 18th. How's that? Let's see. Any chats? Okay, I think because I don't know what order this is going to go. Let me see. Okay, we got St. Louis as human coach too. Let's see. May 14. The middle of the month is almost here. Let's see. And if a game does get too out of hand, I may zip ahead and simulate. All right, who we got now? We got. The St. Louis game is first. Let's go. We're going out to the ballpark for our first game. St. Louis is playing Chicago 12-19. The Astrodome. Welcome to the Astrodome, the 8th wonder of the world. You cannot hear my audio by the audio of the game because I got tired of the feedback I was receiving when I would play it back. Ooh. All right. Welcome to the Astrodome for Chicago taking on St. Louis. David Price starts for Chicago. 5 starts on the year. No decisions, an ERA of 5.79. Second start against St. Louis. Opposed by Clayton Kershaw for St. Louis. 7 starts on the year. He's 4-1 with an ERA of 3.48. Third start against Chicago. 1-0 with a 3.97 ERA against the Chicago team. Clemente leads off. Kershaw's taking the sign from Piazza. The pitch, 0-1. Clemente grounds it up the middle. Collins to his right. He's got it. And that'll retire Clemente. Uh-oh. Kershaw's going to have to leave the game. We have an injury. Here's Gabby Hartnett. Lou Pote will now pitch for St. Louis, making his 9th appearance of the year. Gabby Hartnett making his at bat 3-1. The pitch. Hartnett swings. It up the middle. Collins to his right. Gathers it in and throws to first. To Bags, and he got him. 2 outs. And that will bring up the DH. Nap Lajoie. Lajoie facing Pote. 214 on the year. 6 home runs, 18 RBIs. 229 against St. Louis with 3 home runs and whatever RBIs. Pote sets. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the inside corner. We go to the bottom of the first. We are still scoreless today. And leading on, pitching today for Chicago is David Price. Leading off for St. Louis will be Mike Trout, leading off the bottom of the first. 1-1 the count. Snake eye count. The pitch. Breaking ball. Trout swings. Hard. Long fly ball to left. Ramirez going back to the fence, and it's off the wall. That'll be extra bases. Trout with a stand-up double. And that will bring up second baseman Eddie Collins.
Man on second. Collins squares to bunt.
Collins bunts.
The bunt is down in front of the plate.
It's down in front of the plate. Hartnett gathers it in. And only play is the first, so he gets the job done, and we'll move Trout to third. So the go-ahead run is now on third base, 90 feet away from home. And that'll bring up Ed Delahunty. He steps in. 223 on the year. He's had 1 home run and 10 RBIs in the young season. 138 against Chicago. Man on third, excuse me. Price, 1-1. Delahunty grounds it to Rizzuto at short. Trout's trying to score. Rizzuto throws to first for the out. That'll get 1 run in. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Crowd must have been ticked off because it was an out. Oh, well, that'll bring up Jeff Bagwell now at bat. Price is ready. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Bagwell tags this one.
Bagwell hits a
Shallows
ball
it
towards
to
center.
left center.
Ramirez
Ramirez to his left.
He gets under it.
And he's going to make the
And
catch
he makes the catch
to retire the side.
1 run.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors. After 1, it is St. Louis 1, Chicago 0.
Chicago 0. Bagwell fly to shallow left center. 3 up.
And leading off the top of the second will be Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez will lead off the inning.
Pote sets.
The 3-1
3-1 pitch. Ramirez
hits a
grounds it down the third base line.
Gloss
To his right. Fields it, throws to first, and that'll retire Ramirez.
To Bagwell at first to retire Ramirez.
St. Louis has a hell of a lineup.
Ramirez grounded to third. 1 out.
And that'll bring up third baseman Larry Parrish.
The third baseman
Parrish steps in.
He's
red hot in May.
Hitting
429 for the month. Pote's got the sign from Piazza. The first pitch to Parrish. Crushes it to left center.
That will be
a base hit for Parrish.
Looks at 2.
He's looking at 2.
Parrish holds at first.
Parrish with a single. That brings up Keith Hernandez. Hernandez now at the bat. 329 against righties on the season. 353 in May. Man on first. The 3-2 pitch. And that's a strike 3 on the inside corner. And that brings up with 2 outs. Ben Zobrist.
The second baseman.
Zobrist now at bat.
He's hitting
222 in May. Man on first. Tying runners at first. The Poach checking on him. The 2-0 pitch.
Changeup.
Zobrist grounds it to second. Fielded by Collins. On the way to first.
He tosses to first.
And out. That'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 St. Louis with a lead. And leading off the bottom of the second will be Troy Gloss. Recent picked up in the draft. 190 in May. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Gloss takes a walk.
And Price issues the free pass.
Nomar Garcia Parra now at bat. Man on first, no one out. The 0-2 pitch to Nomar. Garcia Parra cuts. I can't help myself. Lifts it in the air to stud and short. Parrish to his going back. Maddox coming in. Base hit for Garcia Parra. Gloss takes second. That's like Jerry Remay with that. I had to do it. Okay. That brings up the DH. Brian Downing against Price. First and second. The 1-1 pitch. Downing swings. Pops it up. Back towards the screen. Foul ball. And that's a souvenir for a lucky fan out there. Then on first and second. The pitch, 1-2. Rounds it off to the left side. Downing gets a base hit. Gloss will score from second. Garcia Parra moves to third. Ramirez throws it back in. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. Here's Mike Piazza now at bat. First and third. The 2-1 pitch. Ball downstairs. Uh-oh. Hartnett can't hold it. all the way back to the screen. Pass ball. Garcia Parra scores on a gimme. And it's a 3-0 ball game.
Runner on second.
The pitch. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Here's Tim Salmon playing his last few games here in St. Louis before he's traded to Florence at the start of the month. Salmon swings. Shallows it to left center. Maddox coming on quick, and he'll make the catch. Downing stays at second. Here's Mike Trout, where their order turns over for Trout. He doubled and scored in the first. 2 outs, man on second. Full count delivery coming up. Trout swings. Rolls it to Parrish at third. This will get him out of the inning, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Throws to first, and the side's retired. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the third. It is St. Louis 3, Florence or Chicago nothing. Sorry, I know I said Florence there. Okay, leading off the top of the third, Gary Maddox, originally drafted by Florence in the draft, traded to Chicago and acquiring of Dwight Evans. The pitch, 1-1. Maddox rolls it to Bagwell at first, and he'll take it himself. Steps on the bag. He's out of there. And that'll bring up the scooter, Phil Rizzuto. Rizzuto steps in. The scooter is ready. 2:59 in May. 2-0 the count. The pitch to the scooter. He swings. Grounds it to Collins at second. And that's going to be 2 down. Roberto Clemente back at the top of the order now. Pote toes the rubber. 0-1 is the count. It's the pitch. Clemente swings hard. Oh my. Well hit fly ball towards right center. Salmon going back. Salmon backpedaling on the track. Under it. And he's going to make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the third. St. Louis up by a trifecta of 3-0. Joe Collins leads off the bottom of the third. The first pitch from Price. Collins swings. Base hit. Ramirez. Manny throws it back in. And that brings up Ed Delahunty. I like that name. Delahunty. 221 on the year. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. 133 against Chicago. Chicago. Man on first. No one out. Price checks on him. The first pitch. Collins is taken off. Pitch out. Hartnett throws it down, and Zobrist slaps the tag. Out. Collins has been caught stealing. The old never run on a pitch out. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Delahunty swings. Rips a line drive between first and second. That's a base hit. Boy, oh boy, that caught stealing was costly. You could have had 2 on and no one out. Now you've got 1 on and 1 out. Anyway, here is Bagwell at the bat. Man on first. 3-2 the pitch. Down and in, ball 4. Bagwell takes. Keep saying Bagswell. Bagwell takes the walk. Delahunty takes second. Here's Gloss.
He's hitting just 190 in May.
190 in May.
First and second.
Runners on first and second. One out. 1-2 the count.
Price to Gloss.
Price to Gloss. The pitch.
Fastball. Taken
Strike
right down.
three. Right down Main Street Central.
Price gets the strikeout.
2 outs.
Gloss struck out.
And that'll bring up
Garcia
Nomar Garciaparra once more.
hitting
226 on the year.
with
3 home runs, 10 RBI,
He's hitting 250.
215 in May. Garciaparra singled and scored last time up.
First and second.
First and second are occupied, 2 outs.
The 1-1
1-1 pitch. Garciaparra swings, turns on it. Sounds like it anyways. High fly, deep down the right field line. Slicing, Clemente racing back at the fence, and it is off the wall. That'll go for extra bases. Delahunty scores. Bagwell rounds third. Bagwell's going to score. And this game is starting to look like a rout. Garciaparra doubled. And it's a 5-0 ball game. Here's Brian Downing now at the plate. 235 against lefties. Drove in a run with a single in the second. Man on second. Full count pitch. Ball inside. Ball 4.
Price issues the walk. Downing walked. Catcher.
Here's Mike Piazza. This is what you don't want. Power hitter like Piazza at the plate. Hartnett's talking to Price.
Piazza steps in. Piazza
Those
struck
strikes,
out.
damn it, he's probably saying to him right now.
Runners on first and second.
First and second, 2 outs.
Price with the
1-2 pitch.
Piazza
Piazza swings.
he
Really hammered this one.
fly
Deep
ball
sit
center.
to right center. Maddox going back, and that one is going to be off the wall. Garciaparra scores. Downing takes a look at the plate. Here he comes. He's going to score.
IRV Young is now pitching for Chicago. Making his sixth
IRV Young. What kind of name is that?
Piazza doubled off the wall.
Never heard of that name before. It's now
scored.
a
Scored. St. Louis
7-0 ball game.
Pitching for Chicago. IRV Young.
Irv Young?
Fielder
Is that his name?
Salmon.
Irv Young? We'll just go with Young because it's,
The right fielder.
Salmon now at the
Salmon
plate.
steps in.
Runner on second. 2 outs. 0-2 the count. Young with the pitch. Salmon. This should get him out of the inning, but a long time coming. A little fly toward left. Ramirez coming on.
He's
Under it. And he's going to make the catch.
Number 3.
But
4
4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the 4th. It is St. Louis 7,
Chicago 0.
Florence, or Chicago, excuse me, nothing.
Shallow left. 3 out. Catcher.
Leading off will be Gabby Hartnett, but let's check a look at the chat real quick before we get back to the game.
No, what was wrong with the other guy? He had a 7-hitter going.
Don't know, clue.
Off the wall. I thought that was a much better album overall. You do have a good football team. Maybe a tackle a catcher.
A tackling catcher. Carl, that's good. I'll make a note of that.
John Hadlin at cornerback, and this day will be perfect. Dick, yup, and push. Carlos, yup, button show so far.
Oh.
St. Louis than anyone on the field and still win possibly.
All right, let's get back to the game, shall we?
Hartnett will-
Hartnett will bat first.
The
0-2 the pitch.
Hartnett
Hartnett swings and misses. Strike 3.
Vogt rings him
I tell you what, guys. What do you think?
Barnett struck
If this
out.
game gets any more out of hand, should I go ahead and simulate the rest
Now,
and let it go? Let this play out? Because I got plenty of time to work with here.
LaJoy steps in again.
Lajoie now at bat.
The 1-2
1-2 pitch.
swing
Strike
and
three swinging.
Fode gets the punch out.
Just here
LaJoy
swinging.
struck out. 2 out.
Call Charlotte Johnson. Here's Manny Ramirez.
0-2
0-2 pitch.
Ramirez.
Ramirez. We won't be striking out the side this time.
Hard liner
Lines it between third and
short.
short, and Garcia Parra dives.
Base hit.
Base hit. He couldn't come up with it. Delahante retrieves it and throws it back in. What's going on? Piazza's talking to Pote.
The third baseman.
Here's Parrish again.
Runner on first.
Man on first, 2 outs.
Fode with
The 1-2 pitch. Strike three called.
Fode gets the punch out. No run.
Nobody across. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It is still a 7-zip ball game. St. Louis leads.
7, Chicago 0. Trout will lead off.
Trout leads off the bottom of the fourth.
182
182 against
against
lefties.
Collins is up.
Collins is up next.
Young with the
1-0 pitch. Trout swings. Solid contact. Blasts at the left center. Ramirez coming on.
He plays it
On the hop.
base hit.
That'll be a single.
Ramirez fires it back in. Trout lined a single to left.
And that brings up
Second baseman, Collins.
Joe Collins. I keep saying Eddie Collins. It's Joe. Delahante on deck.
Runner on first.
Man on first, nobody out.
Checks the runner
Young
at first.
checks the runner at first.
Sets.
He sets.
Young with
The 3-0 pitch.
low
Ball 4.
He walked him on 4 pitches.
4 straight. And Chicago does not have its best stuff today. I'll tell you that. Delahante now at bat, facing Young. 171 with runners in scoring position on the year.
Runners on first and second.
First and second are occupied. Young sets.
The first pitch to
The
Della.
first pitch to Delahante. Young throws it, and Delahante makes contact. Long fly ball toward right center. Clemente going back. Back on the track.
He's
Under it. And he's going to make the catch.
and he makes the catch. Trout is trying.
Trout's
for third.
trying for third.
The
Throw from Clemente. Collins is going for second on the play. And
They have a chance.
they've got a chance to get him. Trout slides
in.
into third, and he is out on a close play. That was close.
Collins goes to second.
Collins takes second.
Delahante fly to deep right center. Trout Bagwell.
Now here's Bagwell.
Bagwell
Walked and scored his last at bat up.
Glosses on deck.
Gloss on deck if he gets on base.
Runner on second.
Runner on second.
2-0
The
count.
2-0 pitch. Bagwell.
Hard on the
Hard on the ground to third.
fielded by Parrish.
Parrish fields it. And
The throw
that
across the
will
first.
be
Out.
an out.
No runs.
No runs, one hit, no errors. We go to the top of the
We played
fifth.
4.
It is 7-0 St. Louis. Meet me in St. Louis, Louis.
First base.
Oh, I think of that just now. Let's see what's going on here. What do y'all think I should do? All right, we'll keep going. Okay.
Fode begins his fourth
Keith
inning.
Hernandez leads off the top of the
Hernandez
fifth.
this inning
Lou
started
Pope begins his fourth inning of
crazy
work
count.
after the Clayton Kershaw injury.
Fastball.
The pitch way off the plate. Ball 4.
Hernandez checks his
Hernandez checked his swing and didn't go.
He didn't go. And that will be ball 4.
Ball 4.
Zobrist steps
Ben Zobrist now at bat.
187.
187 against right-handers.
Zobrist grounded to second.
He grounded to second his last time up.
Runner on first.
Man on first, nobody out.
Checks first.
Pote checks on him.
Toes the rubber.
He toes the rubber.
2-0 count.
The 2-0 pitch.
Zobrist.
Zobrist swings.
He lines a single.
There's a single.
Hernandez to second. And holds there. Zobrist lined a single.
Zobrist with a single
Hernandez
on
to
that
second.
play. Hernandez takes second. Here is Gary Maddox.
Runners on first and second.
First and second occupied. Still nobody out here in the top of the fifth. The full count pitch. Maddox goes after it. Rolls it to Garcia Parra at short. Throws to first. Bang, bang play. And he's out. But everybody moves up.
Zobrist goes to second. Maddox grounded to short. Rizzuto
Here's the scooter again.
batting 208.
208 with runners in scoring position.
Runners on second and third.
Second and third, 1 out. 0-2 the count.
Curve.
The pitch. Rizzuto swings.
It's a
Slow rolls it down the line at third. Gloss to his right.
backhands
He backs it behind the bag to first for the sure out. And Rizzuto, did anybody? Okay, nobody moved. Here's Roberto Clemente again. Now in the box. Men on second and third, 2 outs. It's a 2-2 count. Deuces wild. Look out. The pitch from Pote. Clemente grounds it between third and short. Stabs by Gloss. And that'll get him out of the inning with no damage done. He's out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We are halfway home. We go to the bottom of the fifth. St. Louis 7, Chicago nothing. Troy Gloss leads off the bottom of the fifth. 186 against in May. The 1-2 pitch. Gloss. Troy swings. Lines it between third and short. Base hit.
Ramirez picks it up and tosses it back in.
Ramirez throws it back.
Gloss lined a single. Garcia.
Here's Nomar. Nomar now at bat. 265 in May.
Garcia
Singled and scored in the second. And drove in 2 with a double and scored in the third. He's produced plenty today. Nobody out. Man on first. Young checking on him. The 1-2 pitch. Garcia Parra cuts. Slow taps it to short. Rizzuto fields it. This might be a double play ball here. Nope. He only goes to first, and that's going to get Gloss to second. So the sacrifice works. Here's Brian Downing against Young. Irv Young. Was he a Federal League player or something? Anyway, 2-1 pitch. Downing lines a single. That's a base hit. Gloss rounds third, and he stays right there. Here's Piazza. Knocked in 2 with a double in the third. First and third, 2 outs. 7-0 lead. The 0-2 pitch. Strike. Oh, outside on the black. Strike 3. On second thought, now there's 2 outs. I'm sorry, there was 1 out before. Here's Tim Salmon. Salmon. Love me some salmon. First and third. First pitch. Salmon. Base hit. That's going to get down. No, Rizzuto makes the catch. Jump the gun. We go to the top of the 6th. St. Louis 7, Chicago nothing. Oh, I'm having fun. Gabby Hartnett leaves off the top of the 6th. Pote's ready. 1-2 pitch. Hartnett. Oh, look out. Flies it to left. It's well hit. Delahunty going back. and he's under it, and he'll
hits
make
it
the
and left
catch.
empty for
Hartnett's out. He tried.
and fly to deep left. 1 out. Designated hitter.
Here is Nap Lajoie.
Lewis Druck is now
Lewis
pitching for
Druck
St.
now
Louis,
pitching for St. Louis.
making his second
Second appearance on the year.
LaJoy steps in against
Lajoie steps in against Druck. Twice a strikeout victim today.
2-1 count.
2-1 is the count. Druck with the pitch. Who is that guy? Lewis Druck. Never heard of him.
Line drive.
Lajoie lines it down the left field line.
Well hit.
Well hit.
Delahanty
Delahante going back, and it is gone. Napoleon Lajoie, his 7th home run of the year. And that will kill the shutout, folks.
A
345-foot shot.
LaJoy hit a solo home
And
down
it's
the left
7-1.
Ramirez now
Here's Manny Ramirez.
Parrish is on deck.
Parrish on deck.
1-2
The 1-2 pitch from Druck.
wave
Strike 3 swinging. He missed the cut on that one.
Ramirez struck out. Parrish comes
Larry Parrish now at bat against Druck.
3-0 from Lewis Druck.
3-0. The pitch off speed. Ball 4.
He walked him on 4 pitches.
I'll have to look up Lewis Druck later. It's interesting.
Hernandez.
Here's Keith Hernandez.
Runner on first.
First stop, runner on first. We got, I believe, 2 outs.
0-2
0-2 the pitch. Hernandez.
Hernandez hits a
Slow rolls it between first and second, excuse me. Collins to his left.
Fields it.
This will get him out of the inning.
He throws to first.
And
Out.
yes, sir.
1 run.
We go to the bottom of the 6th.
After
It
5.
is St. Louis 7, Chicago 1.
Chicago 1. Trout will start.
Mike Trout leads off the bottom of the 6th. Doubled and scored in the first. Grounded to third in the second.
Young gets the
And
sign
Young's
from
got the
Hartnett.
sign from Hartnett.
Young with
The pitch. Deep
ball
sit
to
to Maddox.
Maddox.
Going back.
Under it.
And that's going to be an out.
Comes it for the out.
Try again, Trout.
Trout fly to deep center. 1 out.
Collins steps in.
167.
167 against lefties.
Young toes the rubber.
Young toes the rubber.
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Anybody want to join?
On the ground to second.
Anybody wants to join? Just let me know, and I'll send the link in the. I'll put the link in the chat, or I'll put it in the Discord. I'll see the message and stuff. Just let me know. Anyway, that's an out. Here's Ed Delahante. He steps in. 1-2 the pitch. Delahante. Deep sit to left center. Ramirez and Maddox going back. Ramirez is under it. And that's going to retire the side. Nothing across. We go to the top of the 7th. We are 2/3 the way done. It is St. Louis 7, Chicago 1. And that'll leading off top of the 7th will be Ben Zobrist. Lewis Druck still pitching. Maddox on deck. 2-2 the count. Druck kicks and throws. Uh-oh. Deep sit to right center. Way back. Trout going back. And that one is caught at the wall. What a web gem. Here is Gary Maddox. Druck with the 0-1 pitch. Here we go. Maddox swings. Rips it down the third base line. Foul ball. 0-2 is the count. The pitch. Shallows it to left center. Delahante and Trout going for it. Trout's under it, and he puts it away for the out.
Maddox fly to shallow
There
left center.
is
Two
2 outs.
Ritsugo digs hit.
Here's the scooter again.
Druck with the
Druck with the 0-2.
breaking
The
ball.
pitch.
Swing
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
No run.
Nothing across.
No error.
We stand and stretch after 6.5. St. Louis 7.
Chicago 1.
Chicago 1.
Ritsugo struck out. 3 out. First baseman Jeff Bagwell.
I know you're not hearing the stretch here, but I figured I'd just let it play. Imagine it in your heads. Thinking maybe one day I'll actually sing it, and then we'll let Steve audio clip it or something, and he can use it on one of his streams. Okay, let me check the chat real quick here. We'll see if we need to speed things along a little bit here. Clue.
Chicago 9.
After taking the first 2 games of the season from we've unleashed Lou Poach revenge on the Chicago 9. Why sim the whole season? This, okay.
You're interrupting Lou Poach's historic shutout.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. All right. If it goes a while, sim the rest. Let's see if I'll tell you what. If St. Louis scores again, we'll go ahead and just kind of stop. We'll finish the game here and move on to the next one. Bagwell bats first. We're almost done anyway. 2-0 is the count. The pitch. Bagwell grounds a base hit. If they score, we'll just finish the inning and then, maybe go to the night. Here's Gloss. Man on first. 2-0 the pitch. Gloss cuts hard. Flies it toward left center. Ramirez lunges, makes the catch.
And makes the catch. Bagwell holds up at first.
Okay.
Center, the shortstop.
Here is Nomar Garcia-Pa. Man on first. 1 out. Young toes the rubber. Checks it off. Now he's got one he likes. The 0-1 pitch. Garcia-Parra cuts. Rolls it toward first. Hernandez charges it. Gloves it. This might be a double play ball. Second for 1. On to first. No throw. And that'll be Bagwell's forced out. That's 2 outs. Here is Brian Downing. Drove in a run with a single in the second. Walked and scored in the third. Man on first. Young is checking on him. The 1-1 pitch. Downing cuts. Crushes it toward right center. Clemente's racing back. Cuts it off on the hop. Garcia-Parra takes third. Downing rounds first. He's going for 2. Here comes the throw from Clemente. And he is safe with a double.
Garcia-Parra scores.
And Garcia-Parra scores.
Double to right center. Garcia-Parra scored. St. Louis 8 Chicago.
Okay, this is
Catcher, Mike.
well. What I'll do is I'll finish this inning, and then because obviously the way It doesn't look like Chicago's going to be able to come back, which again, you never can count out a team in this league. I will just simulate the rest of this game, and we will go on to the T-Ville, look at the schedule, rest of the results of the day, and go on to T-Ville. Man on second. Young is ready. 1-2 pitch. Piazza pops it up to third. Foul territory. Parrish is under it, and he'll make the catch. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the 8th. It is 8-1 St. Louis with a 7-run lead. Let's look at the chat one more time. No, that was the computer doing that there, Clue. More click, less talk. All right. Well, what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and simulate the rest of this game and move on to the next one. Because I tell you what, let's see. Let's go till we'll go to the top of the 9th. Because better yet, and we'll just go ahead and end it. Why not? We'll end it. Ooh.
Chicago 3. St. Louis is on a
5-game winning streak. Lou Pote wins. He's 3-1 on the season. Price loses. 0-1. Druck saves his first. Lajoie hit his 7th. And the game went 3 hours and 19 minutes. All right, let's see. Well, we'll look at T-Ville's game is up next. Before we play it, well, let's look at the rest of the results of the day, shall we? Let's see what we got. Florence beats Chico's 4-2. Needed a big time win there. Bingtown beats Philadelphia 9-3. Johnson 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Not a bad day. Long Island over Lehigh 5-3. Washington edges San Francisco 5-4. Fisk 4 hits. Vegas beats Hadley Lake 3-2 in 11 innings. Erstad 4 hits. Degens beats Crystal Lake 12-4. Boone 3 hits. I assume this is. Wait a minute. I guess wait, I thought it said. Hang on. St. Louis. Okay, we just saw that. I don't think. Let's see. Let me look at the upcoming games. May 14. Cleveland, T-Ville. Okay, Cleveland, T-Ville is the only game that's left. So we play May 14 and we bring it on. Here we go. Ooh, T-Ville is at home. Sweet home, indeed. All right, here we go. Good evening, and welcome to Yankee Stadium. This is Bob Shepard, pitching for T-Ville. Jack Taylor. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. Tonight's game, Cleveland at T-Ville. They've won 8 of their last 10. Bert Blyleven for Cleveland. 7 starts on the year. He's 0-2 with an ERA of 5.80. Second start against T-Ville. Jack Taylor for T-Ville. 7 starts on the year. He is 6-1 with an ERA of 2.43. Second start against Cleveland. 1-0 with a 4.00 ERA. 68 degrees at first pitch. Wind speed's 3 miles per hour. Light rainfall. Here's Dave Parker leading off the top of the first. Terry on deck. 0-1 pitch. Parker cuts. High fly ball. Deep to right center. Grissom going back. Lunges. And he'll make the catch. Nicely done. And that'll bring up Bill, Terry, first baseman. I had to do it. Here's Terry. Sheffield on deck. The 2-1 pitch from Taylor. Terry. Deep sit towards center. Back goes Grissom at the track. And he's going to make the catch. And that brings up Gary Sheffield. Sheffield facing Taylor. The 1-2 pitch. Sheffield. Flies it to left. Well hit. Reed going back, or Ruth going. The Bambino makes a catch. We have nothing across. We go to the bottom of the first. No score.
Cleveland 0. T-Ville coming to bat. Sheffield fly to deep left.
Pitching today for Cleveland is Burt B. Home, Bly 11. I had to do it. Leading off the DH, Sam Crawford. Leading off the bottom of the first. The 2-1 pitch. Crawford swings. Lines at the second. Caught by Johnson. And that will bring up Marquise Grissom. Grissom now at bat. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Taken all the way. Smart move. Bly 11 lost him anyway. And that will bring up. It's the Bambino. Babe Ruth now at bat. 375 in May. Santo on deck. Man on first. Bly 11 looks him over. The sign. The pitch to the Bambino. Grissom taken off. The pitch is a strike. Here comes the throw down. Ott throws him down, and Jackson slaps the tag. Out. He's been caught stealing. Tried to pillage, and it didn't work. So the Bambino is still at bat. Bly 11 with a 3-1. And he lost him. Ball 4. Shoot, not good. And that will bring up Ron Santo. Will we see the heel click? I doubt it. 323 in May. Man on first. The 1-2 pitch from Bly 11 to Santo. In there. Strike 3 below the belt. We go to the top of the second. Still no score.
After 1 complete. Cleveland 0. T-Ville 0.
Okay. Leading off the top of the second. Hack Wilson.
Wilson will get this inning started. Hitting
248 on the year. Third in the league with 11 home runs. Leads the league with 34 RBIs. 300 against T-Ville with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Taylor with a 3-0. Ball 4. Wilson took all the way on that one. And now batting it next up will be Ed Ott on.
Up now batting.
I had to do it. We're at Yankee Stadium after all. Come on.
Taylor
The
with
pitch,
3
3-0. Ball 4.
and 2
Taylor
strikes
having
for walk.
control issues here. 2 on, nobody out in the top of the second.
Wilson to second.
And that's going to bring up,
Wilson to second.
let's see,
David
David
Johnson.
Johnson. Davy Johnson, I'm sorry.
Johnson steps
Davy
in.
Johnson now at bat.
Runners on first.
First and second, nobody out.
The righty stares.
Davy Johnson, the former manager,
1 ball.
would later become a manager. The pitch, Johnson
Johnson
drives it deep down the left field line.
Hooking.
Hooking.
Foul territory.
Foul territory. The Bambino, the Sultan, the SWAT after it. And
Out of play.
out of play. Foul ball.
Men on first.
Now on first and second.
1-2 count.
1-2 is the count.
The pitch from
The pitch.
Johnson.
Johnson swings.
He hits a line.
Lines it between third and short.
And
Santo makes the catch.
Johnson line to third.
Johnson line to third. Now here comes
Vinny.
Vinny Castilla.
Castillo comes up.
Nice pick.
280.
280 against righties.
He's hitting
235 in May.
Runners on first.
First and second occupied.
Taylor is set.
Taylor sets.
The 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch to Castilla.
Castillo
He
runs.
swings. And it's a blooper between third and short.
It's a
Base hit for Castilla.
Second.
Ott takes second.
Wilson rounds
Rounds third,
and holds.
and he stays right there. The bases are loaded.
Castillo singled between third and short. Wilson to third. Ott to second.
All right.
Stop. Travis Jackson.
Here's Travis Jackson. Here's Travis Jackson now.
Shortstop. Jackson steps in. Bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
The
First pitch to Jackson. He swings
Jackson hits the ground.
on the ground between third and short.
Banks goes to
Banks to his right.
gathers it in.
Gathers it in.
Be a double.
Could be a DP.
To second for
The second for one.
over to
Over to first and
double play.
call it a double play. Jackson grounded to short. Did that get a run in?
3 out.
Nope. Side retired.
Jason Kendall.
Jason Kendall leads off the bottom of the second.
Inning.
We are still scoreless. 2-0 is the count.
Here's the offering from
The pitch.
Kendall cuts.
Kendall cuts.
Here's a hard hit.
Hard hits it between first and second.
Base hit.
That's a base hit.
Parker
Parker fields it and throws it back in.
Kendall grounded a single between first and second.
And here comes Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub.
Runner on
Runner on first, nobody out.
Offering to Banks.
The pitch to Banks.
Ball. Banks swing.
Ernie swings. Sharp sit to the pitcher. Off the foot of Blyleven.
That's a hit.
That's a base hit.
Kendall to second
Kendall takes second.
and holds.
First and second, nobody out.
Banks grounded a single up the middle. Kendall to second.
Okay.
Right fielder.
Now
Jeremy.
that brings up Jeremy Burnitz. I think Tebow must have
The right
taken the
fielder.
2000 Brewers
Steps in.
because Grissom, Burnitz,
Against right-handers.
good hitters though.
Men on
193
first
against righties. First and second,
Robin gets the
nobody out. Blyleven's got the side from out. The 2-2 pitch. Burnett's hammered this one, baby. Oh my. Better break out your passports. Very deep down the right field line. got a chance to go. Parker going back, and that's going to be off the wall.
That will be
Extra bases.
Kendall's
Kendall's in. He scores. Banks takes a look at the plate. Here he comes. He's going to go, and he's going to be safe with no attempt.
Banks scores. Burnett's round second.
Burnett takes second on a double. 2 RBI double.
Doubled off the wall down the right field line. The second base
Here is
Alomar steps in.
Roberto Alomar.
Hitting 235.
235 on the year.
2 home runs and
2 homers, 5 RBIs.
runner on second.
Man on second.
11 with the first.
Blyleven with the first pitch. Alomar really gets a hold of this one. Oh boy. Burnett's couldn't get it out of here. Let's see what Robbie can do. Long fly ball to left. Way back there. At the track. At the wall. That baby is gonna be gone.
Home run number 3.
Number 3 for Roberto Alomar.
That one measured
308 feet.
Alomar hit a 2-run homer to left. 3
And it is a 3. It's a 4-0 ball
First
game.
baseman, Steve.
Here is Steve Garvey.
First baseman,
Now at bat.
Garvey steps in. Crawford is
Crawford on deck.
the 0-1
The pitch.
Garvey swings.
Garvey swings.
It's drilled to left.
Drills it to left.
This ball is well.
It's well hit.
Sheffield.
Sheffield going back. And
Goes up.
that one is gone. Back-to-back home runs. What a big time for Garvey's first homer of the year. 308 feet, same distance as Alomar's.
11 doesn't look sharp today.
Blyleven does not look sharp at all. It is a 5-0. Oh, Herge is now pitching for Cleveland. And
Garvey hit a solo homer.
here comes Crawford.
Crawford steps in. Grissom is on.
Grissom on deck.
Burgess with
The 1-2 pitch. Crawford.
Crawford hits a
Deep
fly
sit
left.
to left. Sheffield going back.
He's
Under it. And there will be no back-to-back home runs in this inning, my friends. Here is Marquise Grissom against Herges. 1-2 pitch. Grissom shallows it to right center. Parker coming in. He'll make the catch for the second out. Here's Babe Ruth. Drew a walk last at bat. No official at bat today. 3-2 is the count. The pitch. High and away. Ball 4. The Bambino walks again. Here's Ron Santo. Struck out in the first.
Runner on first.
Man on first. 2 outs. The 0-2 pitch. Santo.
Santo hits a
Deep
fly
sit
ball
to left. Sheffield going back. Waiting for it, and he will make the play to finally retire the side. 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. To the top of the third, it is T-Ville 5, Cleveland nothing.
Santo fly to deep left. 3 out.
And leading off for Cleveland will be Jim Rice.
Rice will lead off the inning.
Taylor stares in for the sign. The pitch. 0-2 from Taylor to Rice. Rice
Hits a fly.
flies it to left. And Ruth's under it.
He couldn't come
Could not come up with it. He should have had that.
Rice is safe at second.
Rice is safe at second.
Rice fly to
Is that an
left.
error?
Safe at second on an error.
Oh, it was an error. That's E7 on the scoreboard. Dave Parker now at bat. Parker steps in.
Runner on second.
Man on second, nobody out.
Kendall.
Taylor's got the sign.
2 pitch.
The 0-2 pitch.
Spitball.
Here we go. Spitball.
Parker swings.
Parker swings.
And misses.
And he misses for strike 3. That's a Gaylord Perry special as the spitball.
First baseman, Bill Terry.
Bill Terry now at bat.
Runner on second.
Man on second.
2-1.
2-1 is the count.
Jack Taylor.
Jack Taylor pitches. Terry deep sit to left center. Grissom to his right.
Heading back.
He's going back on it. On the track. And he's going to make the catch.
And he gloves it.
For the out.
Rice holds it.
Rice stays at second. Sheffield now at bat.
Runner on second.
Man on second. 2 outs.
Taylor
Taylor
with the first
with the first pitch. Sheffield swings. Pops it up. Hugging the third base line. Foul territory. Santo.
Got it measured.
And that's going to be an out. He can't hold on to it, though. Foul ball.
Dropped by 3 feet.
Dropped by Santo.
Man on second.
Taylor takes the sign from Kendall.
Taylor with the
0-1 pitch. The swing.
Well hit grounder.
Grounds it between third and short. Santo to redeem himself.
Gathers it in.
And that's going to get him out of the inning. Long throw to first. Out.
No runs.
No runs, no hits, no 2 errors. We go to the bottom of the third. T-ville 5, Cleveland 0.
Sheffield grounded to third.
Let's see what's up with the chat before we get back to the action. Hold on. Whoops. StreamYard. Hollywood.
Chicago's offense will improve with the longer next month. If not, David will be spitting mad.
Spitting mad.
He will. Yes. Kindle like my embodied offense. GG.
All right, let's get back to the action, shall we? 15 and 20. T-ville 22 and 6. Jason Kendall leads off the bottom of the third. Singled and scored his last trip to the plate. Herges gets the sign. The pitch. Kendall swings.
He hits a grounder down the line at third.
Down the line at third. Castilla to his right. And that's an out. Throws to first and Kendall is out. That will bring up the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Banks steps in against Herges. Singled and scored his last time up. Herges looking for the sign from Ott. The 1-1 pitch. Banks grounds it back to Herges. He fields. And he throws to first for the out. 2 outs. Here is Jeremy Burnitz. Knocked in 2 with a double last time up. 2-0 is the count. The pitch. Burnitz grounds a base hit. That's 2 hits on. He's 2 for 2 on the day with that. Wilson throws it in. Here's Roberto Alomar.
Second baseman Alomar steps in against Burgess.
He homered last at bat. 2-run shot. Man on first.
1-1 count.
The pitch. Alomar
Alomar hits a
grounds it through the right side. Terry to his right. Fields it. Will this be 2? Underhands it to Herges covering first. And that's an out.
No runs.
We go to the top of the 4th. T-ville up by 5.
Cleveland 0.
Wilson leads off the top of the fourth.
Ott is up next.
Ott on deck. The pitch. Missed low and inside, ball 4.
He walked. Ott faces Taylor.
Ed,
Runner on
Ott,
first.
on.
Taylor
Catcher.
goes to first.
Taylor looks to first. The 0-2 pitch. Ott
Fly ball
flies it to right field.
Easy fly ball.
Easy fly ball for Burnitz.
Measure.
And out.
And he makes the catch.
Hmm.
Wilson holds.
Wilson stays at first.
Ott fly to right.
And that will bring up
Second baseman
David
Johnson.
Davy Johnson.
Johnson faces
I
Taylor.
keep saying David Johnson. It's
Runner
Davy
on
Johnson.
first.
Johnson takes his
Taylor
place
first.
at bat. Runner on first.
The 1-1
The pitch to Johnson. Davy swings. Well hit fly ball down the left field line. Hooking. Way back there.
It
Might be. Could be. It is gonna be
and makes the catch.
caught by the Bambino.
At first.
Had to wait on that one. 2 outs. Wilson stays at first.
Johnson fly very Castillo's
Here's Vinny Castilla.
Castillo singled.
Singled in the second.
Runner on first.
Man on first. 2 outs.
0 balls.
No balls. 1 strike.
The pitch.
The pitch.
Here's a shallow.
Shallows it down the left field line. Here comes Ruth.
Ruth is under it.
And he's got it.
Makes the catch to retire the side.
The side retired.
No runs.
No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the fourth. T-ville 5, Cleveland 0.
Garvey will lead.
Garvey leads off the bottom of the fourth.
Garvey hit a
Solo homer last at bat against Bly 11.
Crawford is on deck.
Now he's facing Matt Herges.
Herges with
The
3-1.
3-1 pitch.
Garvey hits.
Garvey bloops it to center.
Hit
Right at Wilson. And he makes the catch.
Garvey line to center. Crawford has
Here's Crawford.
Herges with
Now at
0.
bat. Sam Crawford now at bat.
Change up.
The pitch 0-2. Crawford cuts.
He hits a line
Lines it down the first base line.
Fair.
Fair ball.
That will go for
Extra bases.
Down in the corner.
Down in the corner.
That's to the wall.
To the wall.
Crawford rounds.
Crawford rounds second.
He'll try.
He'll try for a triple. And
Parker fires.
he's gonna be.
From Johnson.
Johnson throws. He is.
Crawford hits the dirt.
Hits the dirt. He is in there with a triple.
Crawford lined a triple down the
The Yankee Stadium faithful having something more to cheer about tonight. Here's Marquise Grissom. And I think we may get a visit from Ott here. He's talking to Herges now.
The center fielder. Grissom steps in. Ruth is in the
Ruth on deck. He's walked twice. The first pitch to Grissom.
He cuts.
Cuts hard.
Ground ball back.
Grounds it back up the middle.
Jackson goes.
Jackson to his left.
Gathers it in.
Gathers it in.
Crawford is
Crawford's going home.
Jackson throws.
And he throws to first. That's going to get the sure out. But Crawford's in. Uncontested.
Crawford scores. Grissom grounded to short.
Here comes the Babe.
Against Herges.
Babe Ruth now at bat once more. He's walked twice. No official at bat yet. The shift is on. The 0-2 count.
Change.
Here's the pitch. Ruth cuts.
Here's a
Grounds it
right
side of the infield.
Terry gloves.
Terry gloves it. This will get him out of the inning. Ruth officially now 0 for 1 on the day.
1 run.
We go to the top of the fifth. It is T-ville 6. Cleveland nothing.
Cleveland 0. Jackson will lead
Travis
off.
Jackson leads off the top of the
Taylor gets
fifth.
the sign from Kendall.
Taylor's got the sign.
1 ball and no
It's
strike.
1-0. The pitch.
Jackson swings.
Jackson swings. Mr. Jackson. I had to do it.
It's a
Deep
fly ball
sit
towards
to the
center.
left, to center, excuse me.
Grissom chasing
Grissom going back on it
back
to the track,
He's
under it, and there's one down.
Put out of the game.
Fifth put out of the game. Grissom taking care of
Jackson
business.
fly to deep center. 1 out. Rice comes up
Here's
against
Jim
him.
Rice again's Taylor.
Taylor gets the sign
He's
from
got the
Kendall.
sign from Kendall.
The 3-1
3-1 pitch.
Rice clubs
Rice clubs. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. So much for the shutout. Well hit fly ball down the left field line.
way back.
Way back there at the track. Ruth at the wall. It's going to be gone. That baby is out of here. Jim Rice with his 9th home run of the year.
One measured
308 feet. All the homers that have been hit today have been the same distance.
300.
And it is a 6-1 ball game.
Parker against
Here's
Taylor.
Dave Parker.
210
210 against
against
righties.
Terry is on deck.
Terry on deck.
2-2 count.
2-2 the count.
The pitch to Parker.
The pitch. Parker.
Parker hits a
Deep
fly
sit down the right field line. Burnett's going back,
He's under it.
and he'll make the
And
catch.
he makes the catch for the out. Parker fly deep down. Terry now
Here's Terry.
Taylor
Bill
takes the
Terry
strike.
taking his place at bat.
Count is even.
Kendall gives Taylor the sign. The 2-2 pitch. Terry
Terry
drives a deep fly ball to center.
Grissom
Grissom going back
He camps
under it, and he's going to make the catch. We're halfway home.
1 run.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. T-ville 6, Cleveland 1.
Terry fly to deep
And leading off will be
center.
Ron Santo here in the bottom of the 5th. Kendall on deck.
0-2 count.
0-2 the count.
The pitch to
Here's the pitch.
inside
Strike
corner.
3 on the inside corner.
Kendall
Here's
now
Jason
at bat.
Kendall now.
Urges with
The 3-2 pitch. Kendall
slow roller
down the third base line. Slow rolls it.
Castillo to his
Castilla to his right.
fields it.
And that's going to be 2 up, 2 down.
Throws to first.
Out.
Banks now.
Here's Ernie Banks.
Burgess has the
Burgess
sign.
has got the sign from Ott.
The 2-1
The
off
2-1
from
pitch.
Burgess.
Banks rips. Slow rolls it between third and short.
Castillo goes
Castilla to his left.
fields it.
And that'll be 3 up, 3 down
Throws to first to retire the
to
side.
retire the side.
No runs.
We go to
No
the top of the
hits, no
6th.
errors.
T-ville still with a 5-run lead. 6-1.
Cleveland 1.
Sheffield leads off the top of the 6th.
1-1 count.
1-1's the count. The pitch. Sheffield. Dunks a
It's a
base hit down to the third and short.
Ruth tosses
Ruth throws it back in.
The center fielder.
Here is Hack Wilson now at bat.
Wilson
Walked in the second and
last.
walked again in the 4th.
Runner on first.
Runner on first. Nobody out.
Taylor with the 0-2.
Taylor with the 0-2 to Hack.
Wilson swings.
Wilson swings and he misses for strike 3.
Taylor gets the strikeout.
Strike 3.
Wilson struck out the catcher.
Here's Ott now at bat.
Man on first.
Man on first.
Taylor gets the
1
sign.
out. Taylor's got the sign from Kendall.
1 count.
0-1 the count.
The pitch from Taylor.
The pitch from Taylor to Ott.
Ball.
Ott swings.
Ott hits a
Grounds it through the right side.
Alomar dives.
Alomar
He fields it.
to first.
First base is his only
First
option,
base is his only option.
and Ott is
And
retired.
Ott's out because Sheffield goes to second. 2
Off
outs.
grounded to second. Sheffy Johnson against
Davy Johnson now at bat. 56 with 1 home run with 2 out and runners in scoring position for Johnson.
Johnson
Fly to deep left in the 4th.
Runner on second.
Man on second, 2 outs.
2-0 from
2-0
Jackson.
pitch to Johnson.
Johnson
Davies swings and he pops it up to third. This will get Taylor and the T-ville out of the inning here.
into foul territory.
In the foul territory, enough time to go get a beer. Santos got it measured, and he makes the catch.
No runs.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
5.5.
T-ville 6,
T-ville 6.
Cleveland 1.
Johnson popped to third. 3 out. 5th inning in relief.
5th inning in relief for Herges.
Burnett
Leads off the bottom of the 6th.
Burnett
Drove in 2 with a double and scored in the 2nd. And Herges is looking into Ott. The 1-2 pitch coming up. Here we go. Burnett swings and misses. Strike 3.
Burnett swung
Way too early on that one. Now here is Roberto Alomar playing his last few games with Tiva before he heads off to Chicago. Alomar on a full count pitch swings. Lines it to second. Johnson makes a leaping grab. Alomar can't believe Johnson caught that. That's a web gem, baby. Steve Garvey now at bat. Lined out the center last time up. Herges has got the sign from Ott. The 1-2 pitch. Garvey swings. Hard on the ground. Back up the middle, a little boogity action. Jackson to his left. And this will get him out of the inning.
The throw to first.
Low throw. Uh-oh.
Terry
keeps it from getting by him. That's an out.
No run. No
We go to the top of the 7th. It is still T-ville 6.
T-ville 6.
Cleveland 1. Excuse me. I keep forgetting it's like they're playing Cleveland. T-ville 6, Cleveland 1. Vinny Castile leads off the 7th. Fly to left his last time up. Jackson on deck. Taylor with the first pitch. Castilla grounds it to short. Banks scoops it up and throws to first for the out.
Castillo grounded. Jackson steps
Travis Jackson now at bat.
Taylor with the 2-2.
Taylor with a 2-2. Jackson bloops it
To third.
to third.
Hit right at center.
Santo
And
makes the catch. 2 outs.
Jackson line to third.
Rice now at bat.
Rice hit a solo home
Went
run
deep
off
last
Taylor.
at bat.
2-0.
Killed the shutout. It's 2-0. The pitch from Taylor to Rice.
Rice
Jim chases it.
Softs
Softs it. Grounding, hugging the third base line. Santo to his right.
Backhand pick.
Backhand pick. Here we go. And he's going to be out.
To Garvey at first to retire the side.
Nothing across.
No runs.
It's stretch time here at Yankee Stadium. We go to the bottom of the 7th. T-ville up by 5. It is 6-1.
Rice grounded to third. 3 out. Designated hitter. Sam Crawford.
StreamYard. No output. Hollywood. Host. Cleveland. Steve.
Chop. Okay, back to live action. Sam Crawford leads off the bottom of the 7th. 200 against right-handers.
0-1 from
Herges with the 0-1 pitch.
off-speed pitch.
Crawford swings.
Hard grounder.
Grounds it to Terry at first. And I think he'll take it himself without.
He'll take it
Yep,
himself.
he'll take it himself.
Grissom steps
Marquise
in.
Grissom now at bat.
The first
The first pitch to Grissom.
Grissom
Rips a line drive to right center. That's going to get down. Base hit.
Grissom takes a look.
And he takes a look at second. Is he going to go? Yes, he is. He's going to try to shoot for a double. Wilson's throw.
Johnson puts the tag
And he is
safe.
hey, with a double.
Grissom lined a double. Ruth now up.
Here's Babe Ruth again.
Ruth
Walked in the first, walked
in the
in the second,
second,
and grounded out to first in the fourth.
Runner on second.
Man on second.
One ball.
2 strikes.
Change
The
up.
pitch to the Babe.
Ruth swing.
Ruth swings and he misses for strike 3.
Burgess gets the
Call Miller Huggins. We need him.
Antonio Osuna is now pitching.
Osuna now pitching for Cleveland. Antonio Osuna making his 10th appearance of the season.
Ruth struck out. 2 out. Pitching.
And that'll bring up
Antonio Osuna. Third baseman.
that'll bring up Ron Santo.
Santo comes up against Osuna.
Osuna now ready to go. Runner on second. Osuna's got the sign from Ott. The 1-2 pitch. Santo swings. Solid contact.
He hits a line.
Lines it down the left field line.
Well hit.
Well hit.
Sheffield.
Sheffield racing back on it, and it's gone. Ron Santo, number 3. That's going to pad this lead even further.
116-foot homer.
316. And it's an 8-1 ball game.
Left field line. 316 feet. T-Ville 8, Cleveland 1. Kendall digs in.
Jason Kendall digging in now against Osuna. Osuna sets.
1-0 count.
1-0 pitch.
Way inside.
Way inside, and that's going to plunk him
The pitch got up
Right.
with his arm.
in his arm. Oof.
Kendall hit by pitch. Shortstop.
That is no way to get on base. Here's Ernie Banks.
Shortstop. Banks steps in. Runner on first.
Man on first. Osuna keeps an eye on him.
The first
The pitch.
He swings.
Banks swings.
Hit
On the ground between first and second.
That's a
Base hit.
Kendall to second.
Kendall takes second.
He's
He's going for third.
Here
Here comes the throw from Parker. Banks is heading to second on the play. The throw is cut by Johnson. Kendall goes to third. Throw to second. And Banks slides. Jackson sweeps the tag. Hey!
Banks grounded a sink. Burnett stepped
Jeremy
in.
Burnett's now taking his place at bat.
Runners on second.
Second and third. 2 outs.
3-1.
3-1 pitch.
Low.
Ball 4 to load the bases for Roberto Alomar.
Burnett's walked. Alomar stepped
Here's
in.
Roberto Alomar.
Garvey is on
Garvey on deck. Bases loaded.
Bases loaded. Osuna with
The
pitch.
0-2 pitch. Inside corner. Strike 3.
2 runs.
Gets him out of the jam. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the 8th. T-Ville 8. Cleveland 1.
Alomar struck out. Parker will start.
Dave Parker leads off the 8th.
Security is on
Jack Taylor still on the mound.
1-2.
Bill Terry waiting on deck. The pitch. Strike 3 swinging.
1 away.
That'll retire Parker.
Terry now
Here
on
comes
the
Bill
plate.
Terry. Sheffield on deck.
1-2 count.
1-2 the count. The pitch.
Terry
Terry swings. Long fly ball towards left. Ruth going back. And he puts it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Gary Sheffield. The 0-2 pitch. Sheffield
It's a roller.
rolls it
Down
down the third base line. Here comes Santo.
Santo
Dives to his right. Throws to first on the gather in. And he's going to be out.
The throw to first to retire the side. No runs.
No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th.
7.5.
T-Ville up by 7.
Cleveland 1.
Siete, amigos.
Grounded to third. 3 out. Garvey will lead
Steve
off.
Garvey leads off the bottom of the eighth.
Osuna gets the sign from off.
Antonio Osuna gets the sign from Ott.
The 2-2 pitch.
The pitch. Garvey bloops it to second.
Hit
Right at Johnson. And he'll make the catch. Crawford now at bat. The first pitch to Sam. Crawford swings. Lashes it down the third base line. Fair ball. Extra bases for Sam. All the way to the wall, in the corner. Crawford with a stand-up double. And here's Grissom.
Grissom faces Osuna. Ruth is on deck.
Babe Ruth on deck. Runner on second. 3-1 is the count. The pitch to Grissom. High and inside. Ball 4. Uh-oh. Base on balls. Ott's talking to the pitcher, Osuna. Babe Ruth now at bat. 360 with 5 home runs with runners in scoring position. Santo on deck, who went deep last at bat. First and second occupied. 3-2 pitch. Ruth cuts. Broken bat blooper over second base. Base hit. Grissom to second. Crawford rounds third. And he stays right there. That's going to load the bases. Santo to face Osuna. Bases loaded. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Santo, it's a ground ball between third and short. This will get him out of the inning. Jackson to his right. Backhands the ball. Should be a double play here. To Johnson at second for 1 on the first. And you can call it a double play. But let's see. We go to the top of the ninth. It is 8-1 T-ville. Jack Taylor still on the mound, working on a complete game. The 1-0 count pitch from Taylor to Ott. Wilson, excuse me. He swings. Grounds it down the third base line. Santo to his right. And he's going to be out. 1 down.
Garvey at first to retire Wilson.
And now batting will be Ed Ott. Jack Taylor with a 3-1 pitch coming up. Spitball. Ott swings. Grounds it back to Taylor. Jack throws to first. And he's out. 2 down. The last stand for Cleveland is Davy Johnson. Let's see if he can keep Cleveland's hopes alive. 3-1 is the count. Taylor's working. The stretch, the pitch on a spitball. Johnson swings. Pops it up. Down the first base line. Into foul territory. Garvey giving chase. This may do it. Foul ball. 3-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch. Taylor with a curve. And it's ball 4. Davy Johnson not giving up yet. Vinny Castilla now at bat against Taylor. Jackson on deck. 2 outs. Man on first. Castilla, the last stand. Taylor keeping an eye on the runner at first. 2-2 is the count. The pitch. Castilla. Shallows it down the line to left. Hooking. Foul territory. Ruth giving chase. Under it. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch. And that is that. That's your ball game, folks.
That's all from Yankee Stadium. T-ville 8.
T-ville 8, Cleveland 1. The final. Good night. Good night. From Yankee Stadium. Let's look at the box score, shall we?
The
Final score from Yankee Stadium. T-ville 8, Cleveland 1. Jack Taylor is the winner. He is now 7-1. Bert Blyleven loses. He is 0-3. Rice hit home run number 9. Alomar hit number 3. Santo hit number 3. Garvey hit number 1. The game went 3 hours and 7 minutes. Okay, we're almost finished. We will simulate the 3 days and take it up to the 18th, and then I will stop it right here and put the league file in the Discord. This is fun. I love doing Field of Dreams. Let's see. We're on. Have we done all the? Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're on the next day already, I think. Okay. We'll look at the standings in just a minute. The 15th of May. Let's see what we're going to have here today. Those of you that are still here, no, I'm not watching the Yankees Guardians game at the moment. I don't want to jinx the Guardians. I feel like I've been doing that a lot recently. Every time I watch them, they lose. Although that's not happened the whole series, but you never know. Okay. In the today's action on the 15th of May, we've got Manchester beats San Francisco 7-6. York 3 hits and 4 RBIs. Also in today's action, Crystal Lake beats Degens 9-3. Andrew Jones has 3 hits. Also today, T-ville beats Cleveland 5-3. They're red hot, as you saw. Philly beats Beantown 10-9. Ooh, high scoring affair. Edmonton beats Amazing 7-3. Also today, St. Louis beats St. Pete 6-1. The Saints, the best is Louis today. Washington beats Lancaster 4-2. Brewers 3 hits. It is Brewers, by the way. Hagerstown edges Chicago 2-1. Joe Torre 3 hits. Hadley Lake beats Vegas 3-1. San Francisco over Manchester 3-1 in a doubleheader. Also today, finally, Chico's tops Florence 6-3. We now move on to the 16th. Here we go. Today's action, we'll see what I can read so far. Lancaster, Washington, St. Pete, St. Louis, Hagerstown, Chicago, Manchester, San Francisco, Amazing, Edmonton, Lehigh, Hadley Lake, Chico's, Crystal Lake, Bingtown, Degens, T-ville, Vegas. May 16. Simulate today's action. We'll take a look at the leaders as best I can, and the standings while we're at it before we get out of here. All right. In today's action, we've got St. Pete rallies to beat St. Louis 2-1. Lancaster over Washington 4-2. Chicago beats Hagerstown 14-6. Keith Hernandez 3 hits. Philadelphia shuts out Florence 3-0. And the woes continue. Degens beats Bingtown 8-5. Crystal Lake beats Chico's 8-6. Jimmy Fox 3 hits. Also today, Lehigh beats Hadley Lake 10-4. Over and out. Willie Mays 3 hits, 4 RBIs. Also today, Manchester beats San Francisco 7-5. T-ville upends Vegas 10-3. Crawford 4 hits. T-ville just never does not stop winning. Woo. Unbelievable. Finally today, Edmonton beats Amazing 9-8. Lindor has 3 hits. All right, let's see. Did we just look at that? Okay, we did. Finally, we're going to the 17th, and then we're going to look at the standings and I'm going to get out of here. I've got the sub sandwich in front of me. I don't like eating on the stream. It's very rude. And again, all right. May 17, our last stop today before we send the league file on its way. Waiting. Here we go. Whoa, my speech software went. Okay, here we go. Today's action on the 17th, we'll see. We've got St. Louis beating St. Pete 4-2. Bagwell has 3 hits. Walsh blanks Long Island 6-0. Good stuff. San Francisco beats Manchester 6-2. Hagerstown beats Chicago 5-2. Torrey has 3 hits again. Also today, Washington tops Lancaster 5-3. Edmonton beats Amazing 5-1. Garinger 4 hits on the day. St. Louis beats St. Pete in a doubleheader 6-4. Garcia Parra has 3 hits. Garcia Parra, I mean. They played a doubleheader today. Hagerstown beats Chicago in another doubleheader game 12-7. Wagner has 4 hits. Also today, Philadelphia pounds Florence 15-5. Sal Bando. Wait, is that Sal Bando? 3 hits. I'm sorry, that was 5. Bando had 3 hits. D-Gens beats Beantown 6-4. Cobb 3 hits. Chico's blanks Crystal Lake 8-0. Also today, Lehigh tops Hadley Lake 6-3. Also today, Vegas beats T-ville 5-2. Reynolds fans 10. And finally, Edmonton over Amazing in a second game of a doubleheader 9-7. All right, let's take a look at the leaders and standings as best we can, because this reads really fast. I'd have to slow it down. Let's see here. Come on. Moneyball. T-ville is 25-7. Lehigh 26-10. 1 game back. 16-8 for Long Island. 10 games back. Vegas 16-21. 11.5 games back. Cleveland is 12 games back. Hadley Lake is 14.5 games out. Let's see. In the Sandlot division, it's Philadelphia leading the way, 22-12. Chico's 17-7, 5 games back. Crystal Lake is 5 games back. Crystal Lake and Crystal Lake and our Chico's are tied for second place. 5 games back. D-Gens 18 and 18, 5 games back. Beantown 16, 27 games back. Florence is 10, 26, 13 games out. The Naturals, St. Louis 22 and 15. Edmonton is 2.5 games back. San Francisco 3.5 games back. Chicago 13, 23, 8.5 games back. Amazing is 11, 27, 11.5 games out. Rain delay. We got Manchester 22 and 14. Lancaster 19, 13, 1 game back. Washington 22 to 17, 1.5 games back. Hagerstown is 3.5 games back. St. Pete is 5.5 games back. Let's look at the leaders as best we can. ER batting average. Bobby Abreu 0.367. Yadier Molina 0.353. Roy Cabanella 3.4. Dad 3.42. Ty Cobb is at 3.3. Dan Bruthers is in that list. ERA. Mordecai Brown 1.85. Barry Zito 1.97. Russ Ford 1. Jack Taylor 2.2. Billy Pierce 2.43. Jacob DeGrom is in there. Lehigh is 0.302. D-Gen 0.299. Crystal Lake 302. D-Gens 299. Crystal Lake 282. Chico's 279. Vegas 0.277. ERA, T-Ville 3.14, Lancaster 3.31, Long Island 3.43, St. Louis 3.56, Chico's 3.57. Okay, that is a good place to stop. We are on our stop date. Let's see. I will be sure to post this league file in the Discord to the next person that wants to stream. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. It will tell you when I go live or make another video. Until next time, I am Blind Gamer 19 saying good night. Have a better tomorrow, and I will see you all real soon. Ciao for now.
End stream set not end stream no not set row video end stream button end stream.